Fredrick Wilson uses glass in his work to show the theme of it being a liquid, in the sense that he never believes the glass is actually solidified and it is constantly moving. And he ended up using black glass and as drips to represent um, ink, oil, tar, and other black liquids as such. But he also put some googly eyes on some of his drips as well. And the points he made were that um, the way he views art in itself, or his version of art, it's not the same as others, for he does not really create any art himself, but he manipulates objects that he sees around him, things that I have already made. He manipulates them into arranging them the way he sees fit into what he calls his art, which is cool because not a lot of people could do that. See something and move it to whatever they see fit. And another point being that everyone's identity comes from whatever they experience, and he used his drips and most of his artwork to represent this. For the drip with the googly eyes was from his childhood, growing up in the 60s, and he saw old TV shows, or he saw TV shows that had old 30s cartoons that discriminated African Americans by having those googly eyes on them. And he uses the art, his drips with the googly eyes, more as teardrops than anything. Rather than looking at it as regular drips, they're more like teardrops to him from his race. And his last point being that whenever he creates his own, or whenever he gets asked to do museums or galleries and he has his own little art space to do, he goes with the flow essentially, and he looks at what he's working on. He doesn't really have a set plan, but he goes with the flow, and he'll look at the space he has and he starts working with it as it comes to his mind, which is interesting because that is pretty hard to do. I probably wouldn't be able to do that. I mean, it's cool to go with the flow. I tried it, didn't work for me. And I have to have a plan of some sort in order to create something, and he doesn't need to do that, which is cool.